Okay, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, ladies and gents, there is a lot going on. We have just come across some information showing that there has been some confusion with the SATPAC 1 package where individuals have been getting the documents, and what they've been doing is filling out the affidavits. Many people have been wondering how to fill it out, what to put here, what to put there. And we've gone over the affidavit on video hundreds of times. Well, not actually hundreds of times, but we've gone over the videos and the affidavit for over a year now. An individual was asking a question about upper lowercase and what we mean by the term upper lowercase. Ladies and gentlemen, right here is upper lowercase, uppercase T, lowercase h, and the rest. Upper E, lowercase n, and the rest. Upper lowercase. Uppercase is this right here, all uppercase. I know people are used to saying all caps, but ladies and gentlemen, all caps is a YouTube term. SATCOMM is not a YouTube-based organization, YouTube-based company, YouTube-based foundation, YouTube-based firm, or a YouTube-based internet website. So we use the terms that are used most commonly in society. You all knew in elementary you were told to write in either uppercase or lowercase. Okay? And as we told you all in 2012, the proper form would be uppercase caps or lowercase caps. What's uppercase caps? All uppercase, capital letters. What's lowercase caps? First letter capitalized, the rest of the... Wait, I have a better way of explaining this because, ladies and gentlemen, let's go here. We're going to go right here and take a look. Lowercase, uppercase, then it says capitalize each word, which is lowercase caps. Okay, this is the terminology that is more common, and we didn't create Microsoft Office. Some idiots, no, just kidding. So we have told people that we cannot tell you how to fill out the power of attorney. We can't tell you what to fill out. So one individual was saying, well, where it says city, it's got the yellow highlight. Let's see if we can pull that up. I'm going to pause y'all while we let Barry White sing in the background to me while y'all can't hear him. 1 second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, power of attorney. It says your name in all lowercase. Now, we've changed that to be lowercase caps, so that's what some of you are getting. Now, let's go on. This says your name in all lowercase caps. It doesn't say lowercase caps here. It is the older affidavit. Doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase. It is your intent that is the issue. Now, let's take you to the part where, because that's the same thing, that's all that is. There is a part where the individual is talking about the city. That's going to be the birth certificate section. This section right here. Okay. It talks about, gives you, then it says list the state. What state? The state the person was born in, where the birth certificate is. It says the birth certificate was created a few days after the birth event on list state. Okay, so you put the date and list, oh, it's supposed to be list date. It says list date. Let's correct that. So that could be confusing to some people, but again, on list date, not state. This is list state, the state where the birth certificate was. The mother, where the father was born, where the mother was born. Sorry, I'm not reading this. I'm just going through this rapidly. Okay. And it's supposed to be, was born in, then the hospital. Now, again, we've redone this, corrected some of the spelling, but this was the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we told this to you several times. It's an affidavit. We cannot tell you how to fill out the affidavit. It is up to you to take the information as it applies. One person says, well, his birth certificate didn't have registration certificate number. Of course it does. Every birth certificate has a registration number because there has to be signed by a registration officer. Okay, it has to be. Vital statistics requires it. The government needs to sign it. The doctor needs to sign it. And then it needs to be witnessed by the actual registrar or representative of the registrar's office. Okay? Now, some people were having a problem because they didn't watch the video, because originally I had Social Security number and another Social Security number, because I have 4 Social Security numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I was only using what I did as an example to let you all know that I did it as an example. The gentleman told me he lives in Ramsey County, wasn't clear in his email, didn't know that he lived in Ramsey County. I thought he was just contacting us like so many other people have contacted us. And so I responded to him that we can't help people who are not part of our SATCOMM team. Well, this individual got upset. Well, why? Because he was contacting me outside of SATCOMM, and he did not tell me that he was a member of SATCOMM, that he had paid for the services of SATCOMM. As I told all of you on video, if you're having a problem with SATCOMM, if SATCOMM is not responding to you, then you respond to me, and then I will look at the email stream. Well, this individual didn't do that. The first thing he did was contacted me talking about that, something to the effect that I can't think of the word he used, but it was to the point that where our affidavits were illegitimate, were not effectuating anything. Ladies and gentlemen, I found that to be a little offensive, but I held on to it. Then he spoke of how this person said this and that person said that. So I thought he was part of one of those groups out there, those YouTube groups, those Yahoo groups. And I'm saying to myself, I don't want to hear that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Well, come to find out later, this individual was a member of the group of people who applied for SATCOMM services. The first thing I did in the very first email is told that individual contacted me at my personal email address is not permitted. He even highlighted the fact that I said EON is in SATCOMM and SATCOMM is in EON, and yet he didn't realize that I had already talked to SATCOMM about my sending that email to him. We later found out that he was one of the SATCOMM members, and I was kind of taken aback because I'm thinking this all could have been resolved if he would have said that he was part of SATCOMM. I specifically said that to him in the first email. He didn't. Confusion. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not kiss anybody's anus. Not any of yours. Look, people, I don't have the time. We have a lot of people coming into SATCOMM pretending to be SATCOMM members and not. This individual didn't pretend to be a SATCOMM member. He never said he was a SATCOMM member. So he was treated as one of those many emails that I received. Okay, I've spent the last 3 hours. Look at that. I did not know it was this late. Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost 3 o'clock. I spent the last 4 hours just answering emails for SATCOMM because we've been backed up. We've been being hit by email after email after email, and we haven't finished training the staff to respond to emails. So we'll be doing that today, doing training videos, helping them to see. I don't know why I'm making corrections on this. We're not using this particular version of the PDF anymore for the birth certificate. But see, look, it doesn't even want to save. Save. Okay. Let's see. What are we going to do? Oh, I don't want to do 2003. I want to do 2010. Now let's just do Word document. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, again, the situation, oh, that's right. I did it 2003 originally because many people have different versions of Microsoft Office, and some of them couldn't handle the template and the font and all of that. Well, let's continue so that you can see the affidavit. A lot of the stuff in the affidavit, all you need to do is go over it word by word, okay? And we told you to insert the One person said, the international stamp, it's $1.15, it's not $1. And we're just saying, then pay the 15 stupid cents. Why are you telling us that it's not $1? It's actually called a dollar stamp. But because it's international, there is an international tax. But ladies and gentlemen, why complain to us about that? That's not our issue. We didn't charge that. Again, this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with people who, some of them, they're expecting a miracle tomorrow because in their mind, they're thinking that they're going to be able to be free tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a process. And what we have done, the person was telling us that he has not been able to file his documents, and the documents were, it's something like defunct, disqualified, or something like that. And I was telling him, sir, in the email, because I didn't know who he was, we're not having a problem filing any of our documents. And when he spoke about Ramsey County, I wanted to let him know that we're not using Ramsey County anymore. And that will take a lawsuit. I explained that to him in the email, but he still copped an attitude. Ladies and gentlemen, SATCOMM cannot tell you how to fill out these documents, whether it be this, the UCC form, or the IRS form. Now, but some people have been saying, well, I don't know what to do. So let me help you. Got to make sure, we just put this video up. The Defrauded Homeowners of America lawsuit update. A pretty okay video. What we're going to do is show you guys a little something, okay? What we're going to do is right here, we're going to go, let's do how to. And watch this, UCC 1, okay? How to fill out a UCC 1 form. I just Googled it. And you look at that, there's a video on YouTube, 10 minutes showing you how to fill out a UCC 1 form. Okay, wait, hold on. You see me put UCC 1 form? 8832. We don't have anybody doing 8832s, but let's just do how to fill out 8832. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, there are videos. Learn how to fill out an 8832. Okay? But because people are getting this information from our videos on YouTube, we, for some reason, we're assuming that they would know to just type it in. We can't tell you to go to Google. We can't tell you to go to YouTube because we cannot advocate that the information that you're receiving on that particular site, but let's do this. We're going to go here. Learn how to fill out the 8832. It's only a 2-minute video, so we're going to click on this 2-minute video. We're not going to watch this 2-minute video.
Laws.com.
Stop at laws.com. This is done by attorneys. Okay? But let's pay attention. There are going to be other videos showing you how to do this. Okay? What I would suggest to all of you is go to the videos that are done by attorneys. Okay? That would be my strongest suggestion. Do not go to the videos that are just done by some person. Okay? Go to the individuals who are attorneys. Laws.com, pretty good place to go. Legal forms, laws.com. Okay? That's all we can suggest because we can't fill these forms out for you or tell you how to fill them out because if something were to go wrong... Well, no, Your Honor, they told me to fill it out. Yes, and I'm a snitch. They told me, shut up. I'm a snitch and I'm letting everybody know I'm a snitch. Your Honor, it was that one right there. No, the one dressed right there in that little blue suit with the brown tie and the green shoes. That's right, that little uncoordinated, uncollared. It was him right there. I'm pointing right at him, Your Honor. Look, I'm pointing. Get the camera right here. Picture, check. Took pictures of him, Your Honor. This was him. You see, we can't have that because there are liabilities. And SATCOMM is insured. We are bonded. Because we are bonded and insured, We cannot do certain things because the law prohibits it, especially telling someone how to, hold on, you gotta show it to them so that they understand it. Hold on, there it is right there. Telling you how to fill out this affidavit. Ladies and gentlemen, we can only highlight areas that you should be filling in because, as you see, it shall be known to all men and women. And basically, if a person is a man, they will go through here and they will correct all the spots in here that refer to she, hers. Where would it say she and hers? Beep, 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 beep. Hers, she's, okay? But we put he and she, his and her, okay? But we didn't do it throughout the whole document because we need to make sure you all read it. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you see this box right here? We're no longer using this box. So you are not required to use this box. There is no law requiring you use that notary stupid box. So you can get rid of it. Well, now you tell us. That's right, I'm telling you now. It will be better if I told you later, but I'm letting you know. We even put county of notarization. So this is us telling you the best we could how to do certain things. We can't tell you what to do, but we can only tell you what we would suggest. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the other forms that you are receiving, please understand, many of you have talked about the 98 series number. That is a process. We can't do too many at one time because it will bring up red flags. Okay, we're not having a problem getting them. We are just being very careful so that, now some people have been asking us, now I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna end this video because I got things to do. I got a conference call later. So 98 SERIES. Okay, 98 series EIN number. Okay, let's do this. Underground series 98. I don't care about that. We're gonna do 98 series EIN number. Oh, I told y'all about this song. We ain't playing that song. Who be this Patti LaBelle? If only I knew. Okay, Yusef getting a 98 series number for a foreign trust. Not what we're gonna suggest you look at. IRS call for trust EIN number. This person actually walks you through it. I don't know if it's a legitimate video or not, but I would listen. How to apply for a foreign person. Okay, now this individual, I don't know anything about this individual. I don't know if they explain it correct or incorrect. What I will tell you is, look at that. Somebody did a video on how to create a foreign trust. Okay. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to find a lot of people talking about it. I would suggest very strongly, okay, very strongly, doing the 98 series number should take less than 10 minutes. Okay. Federal tax ID number, EIN, for an LLC. Okay. Just an attorney telling you, not going over much. Okay. I would deal with the videos. This one says this was done a day ago. I don't know. This is Yusuf L. Okay. I don't know. I will tell you, Yusuf L and I were having a misunderstanding at first. But ladies and gentlemen, I no longer have a misunderstanding with Mr. Yusuf L. We have mutual respect for each other, and I'm grateful for that. I will say to all of you, because many of you don't understand, the Minnesota Court Rule 220 is speaking specifically about land, property. Okay? The person told us that the county recorder would not recognize the land and the APN, and people want to know, how do they get the address for their hospital and all that stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't need that. As I told you all on video, that's what I did, because I discovered that there was an APN associated with the birth certificate because the word certificate relates to property. So as long as it said certificate, I knew that we are land. I knew that. I've known it for years. Says that he blew into his nostrils the breath of life and he formed them from where? The dust of the ground. I knew we were land. And so all I had to do was find the EIN. I'm not EIN, VPN, the parcel number. I said VPN, APN, the assessor's parcel number. And we found the assessor's parcel number. It's the hospital's parcel number. How do you get that? We are not here to tell you how to get that. But it is not hard, ladies and gentlemen. There are websites where you can get it. And if your hospital like mine doesn't exist anymore, then you do the 2 major cross streets. Okay? My hospital doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. So when I did the original address, you can't find the parcel number for that address. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't find it for that address, you do the cross streets. Why? Because the parcel number is not going to change. Still going to be in the same county, still going to be in the same lot, still going to be in the same zone. It's not going to change. So you do it for that building. Tell them, Patty. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people think that SATCOMM is the type of company that they can call and ask all of the questions they hear about on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, SATCOMM cannot handle all of the questions that I talk about or the questions that you may have about what I talk about on YouTube. SATCOMM is not that type of company. It was not set up for that purpose. SATCOMM receives hundreds of emails a month with questions that don't relate to SATCOMM, and the policy at SATCOMM is those emails must be responded to. Now, for instance, if an individual has sent 5 or 6 or 7 emails, then they will receive one response, and that response should cover all of those questions. But everybody gets a response. But I contacted SATCOMM 100 years ago and they ain't responded to me ever. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the email department at SATCOMM originally only had 1.5 persons answering the emails. So if you can imagine hundreds of emails a month and only one person and another person assisting him answering those emails, we now have 7 people who will be answering the emails. But they have to be trained, and we told everybody this. But please understand, SATCOMM was never the organization put together to answer emails. I've already told you guys we can't do Smokey and... Well, why don't you just remove the song from the list? Why don't you get the... I'm sorry. I have to remember. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the other thing. I'll never hear the bells. I have to, when speaking on behalf of SATCOMM, I have to come out of my persona. And I have to represent the interests of SATCOMM. I cannot be EON. That's why I tell people EON is not SATCOMM, SATCOMM is not EON, and that they should not email me concerning SATCOMM at my personal email address. And people continue to do that. And it is very hard for me not to tell people where to go when they ignore me. And then they literally put in their email that they're ignoring me. So I'll do the best I can. I'm not as stressed out as I was over the last 2 weeks. What most people didn't understand is SATCOMM really wasn't responding to a lot of emails over the last 2 weeks because we were training staff. 2 straight weeks, well, 2.5 weeks now, because the training didn't end. It's over, but it didn't end because we still have to train people and assign them to certain tasks in certain groups, and we're working on that now. Okay. Many people, like I said, they were thinking the whole birth certificate process was just going to take a couple of days. Ladies and gentlemen, this process doesn't take days. This process takes months. Why? Because, and some people, SATCOMM literally suggested that people, I suggested to people that they file their documents in their own county, along with their UCC. Ladies and gentlemen, if your county won't let you file it, don't worry about that. If you're a SATCOMM member, Send us your documents and we will make sure they get filed. We are not having problems filing them. You're going to have problems because you haven't worked up a relationship with people. You haven't said, hey, I'm here to file this affidavit. Or, hey, I'm here to file this durable power of attorney. Trust me, everything their rules, everything their statute requires for the filing of durable power of attorneys or affidavits, that affidavit complies with. Why? Because it was created from the format of durable power of attorneys from 3 different states. Okay? And it conforms to an affidavit. It says everything in it needs to say. As a matter of fact, you guys, that one that I just showed you, that affidavit was 14 pages. We have reduced that affidavit by several pages, by almost 10. So, that being the case, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Just wanted to give you guys an update as to the packages, the birth certificate, so that everybody's on the same page. And I'm going to go ahead and bring this video to an end, and we will talk again. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good life. Hey there, lonely girl. Anyway, goodbye, everyone.